truth live from where they decree it. Sylvia speaks, no filter, no buffer. Courtroom drama couldn't get any tougher.
When the gavel's first bang, through the witness stands tears. Sylvia's lens captures all your hopes and fears. Uploading justice one trial at a time. Tune in every moment, edges sublime.
Welcome to the Sylvia Show, oh yeah. She's got the inside scoop, don't you care? With every verdict, the suspense does grow. So hit subscribe, let's start the show. Welcome to the Sylvia Show, oh yeah. She's got the inside scoop, don't you care? With every verdict, the suspense does grow. So hit subscribe, let's start the show. Faces tell stories the courtroom can't hide. Sylvia's insights cut through the divide.
You know, you hope that they're okay, because sometimes the injuries... Where is law enforcement?
Yeah,
that's everybody.
Hard to tell if law enforcement was behind him or just got backed up in the mess of the accident, or keeping a really good eye on him and exactly what they're doing, whether they're swooping here. Obviously, he's not feeling the need to run or he's got to know that.
Certainly ours is. I mean, clearly the guy is making the best decisions based off of...
That's why I said you had to wonder the mindset there.
Exclusive footage. No one else can
this is
snag
just...
from catchy
So as
headlines
we watch
straight
him
to the
slowly,
tag.
casually walk down the street, let's
Welcome
recap
to
a
the
little bit
Sylvia
about what
Show,
happened.
oh yeah. She's got the inside scoop, don't you care? With every verdict, the suspense does grow. So hit subscribe, let's start the show.
The next one coming up.
Welcome to the Sylvia Show, oh yeah. She's got the inside scoop, don't you care? With every verdict, the suspense does grow.
He's a big guy.
So hit subscribe, let's start the show.
Again, you wonder, is he on drugs or something?
And you wonder, does he have a gun?
The mindset.
Look at the officer, looks injured.
Well, he crashed on top of one. Yeah.
Yeah.
On top of one officer.
He looks shaken up by this. This is a struggle. I mean, look how many officers are on top of this guy.
And reminding, they took him down there on the sidewalk there, praying that officer wasn't hurt too badly. You don't know if the guy had any kind of weapon in his hand as well.
Right. They got to worry about that. The struggle to get the handcuffs on him. Wow. When
you see someone struggle like that or resist so much like that, my mind continues to go back to, I wonder if they are on drugs. And the way they're really trying to get this guy to comply here. Hard to tell if that other officer was able to get up. I don't see him on the ground there, although the chopper has moved the shot there, hoping that officer is okay. But look at the number of officers there trying to get this guy into cuffs and to comply.
Tim Lynn, your thoughts?
Yeah, it's just the typical struggle when somebody does not want to go into custody and they're of a physical size that it is a big struggle. Even though you have that many officers, it's hard to get somebody's arms behind them when they're as strong to be able to resist. Then if you have drugs on board that's masking the pain, they're not feeling the normal pain that somebody would. But this person here is, you see, trying to roll over and do everything he can to get away from the officers. You have officers controlling the legs, and it looks like now they do have the cuffs on, and they're checking his pockets and checking to make sure he doesn't have any weapons. But it's a struggle. If somebody doesn't want to go to jail, and they want to fight at the end, it turns into a battle, and it's just a matter of sheer weight to hold them down and to be able to get multiple officers to grab arms and turn them. And you saw the one officer punching. What that do, you try to hit them in the solar plexus to knock the wind out of them, to take some of the fight out of them. And that's a tactic that you could use once you get them around there, because they lock up on you and they won't come around. They'll do that to the solar plexus to try to, get them to loosen up a little bit so you get it. But you see, even though he's handcuffed and he's got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 officers on him, he's not giving up. At this point, you think they would give up, but that's what police work's about at the end of these pursuits.
Yeah, this is live now.
What's going to happen?
Live. We were watching the whole
once you get there.
I mean, this guy looks like he's built like an offensive lineman. I mean, this is a big guy. And it was, I mean, to take 6 officers to bring him down, and one of whom got injured during the process, gives you an indication that this guy is big and strong, and you can see it still. As they struggle to sort of move him around.
And keeping in mind, too, you have the one officer come upon him and I don't, if I recall correctly, pushed him against a car. And then another came in and they all went to the ground there on the sidewalk.
Yeah, he was hitting cars left and right. We've been watching this.
Like that.
I said, let me bring it on.
Nose, you know, you could hurt your hand, you could twist an ankle. Anyway, we have that one officer we saw that was struggling, looked like he was in a bit of pain, and hope he's okay. Tim, I'm wondering, as you watch this pursuit and how dangerous it was and how many vehicles this guy hit over and over, smashing into cars, what do you make of that behavior?
It's just the way he acted when he got out. It was
almost
like he had no cares in the world. He was going to get away. So you have a person with a mindset of, I'm going to get away, and I don't care who I'm going to hurt in my process of doing that.
I want to see what
he
did. Okay, let me go back. Hold on, let me go back a little bit.
That could not serve him anymore. He got out and just started walking away and doing exactly what they do, is they'll try to blend in and just kind of walk normally, hoping that no one notices them and they can just blend into the crowd. But that tactical flight officer aboard the LAPD helicopter kept a close eye on them and directed these officers into an area they have no idea, heading down south here on the 605. Getting out of that area where he's making all those turns. There's the 5 interchange I was speaking of. And once we get down past the 105, it should open up some more, and you're going to probably see higher speeds. But the units that are behind him are from the 77th Division of LAPD, so they're still in pursuit.
Yeah, we see at least 4 cruisers right now behind him, if
That's
not
him right
more.
there, y'all.
So they are ready to move on this person. We say him. It could be a
ticket up here on the 605, and they would carry it on the 405.
So let's see where this goes right now. So now he's moving through lanes. We'll see, is he going to get, he or she, going to get off the freeway? Or is this has just become bumper cars through the side streets here? Man,
just your nerves are so rattled after being in an accident. If you're not physically injured, just the fear of being randomly hit from behind there. You talked about this being a very busy time of day on a Friday, so you can see that one side of the road very congested, the other side hit and miss when it comes to congestion. But this driver cares about nobody.
Nobody, and doesn't even really seem to care about his or herself. Given the way that they're driving, because they are at great risk that in any one of these intersections, they could drive headfirst into a vehicle and could kill themselves or kill somebody else.
Yeah, you have to wonder the mindset of this driver in such a large vehicle, driving in the wrong lanes.
Okay, here we go.
They have a death wish here because this person, they don't care if they kill somebody.
No,
obviously. So you have to wonder.
Oof. Jesus.
Those poor.
Somebody else.
Wow.
Somebody else.
Can you count the vehicles, Alex?
I mean, I've seen at least 4 vehicles that have been hit so far. I mean, this is bad. We follow pursuits all the time. Yeah. Very rarely do we see this many vehicles hit, and this many vehicles hit, and the thing keeps going. Oh, there's number 5 at least.
The thing is that flatbed is such a heavy truck. It's not getting a lot of damage or flipping over or spinning out. It's able to keep on going. Police have got to feel so badly about this.
Oh, no.
That one could have some injuries.
Thank you, Kaylin.
That one could have some
into the gas station.
Look, watch you get out, y'all. Watch you get out. Watch you get out. Watch you get out.
Lock your doors.
Watch you get out. Watch. He starts walking. Look at him.
This guy walks out and he's fine, and you worry about the other people that may have been impacted by this and walking out thinking that nobody sees them. I mean, what a joke. What a jerk who has put his own whatever ahead of all of these people and has now ruined the day and the vehicle and everything else of all of these people due to his selfish, callous decision to run like this. And you hope that those other people that were hit are okay. But some of those last looked really bad. And at a minimum, their vehicle is totaled. And you wonder, you hope that they're okay, because sometimes the injuries, and where's law enforcement?
Look, he's just walking. Look at him.
Hard to
Look at
tell
him.
if
He's
law
chilling.
enforcement
He's
was
walking.
behind him
Look.
or just got backed up in the mess of the accidents, or are keeping a really good eye on him and know exactly what they're doing and when they're going to swoop in here.
Well,
Obviously, he's not feeling the need to run.
Well, he's trying to blend in.
Well, that helicopter's right overhead.
Yeah.
He's got to know that.
Certainly ours is. I mean, clearly the guy isn't making the best decisions based off
He's
of...
just
That's why I
walking.
say
Look
you
at
got
him,
to
y'all.
wonder the mindset there.
Yeah. Oh, man.
Look at him, y'all. Look. And watch the police when he try to hit him. He's going to hurt himself.
So
The police
as
gonna
we
hurt
watch
himself.
him slowly, casually walk down the street, let's recap a little bit about what
There's
happened.
the helicopter.
There
right
you go.
over him.
Look at that right there on the median there. You wonder if that would do some damage or change the trajectory of
I see that. Look at that. Look.
That's 3 vehicles that are hit right
It gets
there.
worse. Look the way it pushes that car.
Yep.
It gets worse. The next one coming up.
Okay. All right. Let's go back. Let's go back full.
Okay.
Here we go.
We got the police
they're
officer.
done
Look.
with this guy. Enough.
He's a big guy.
Whoa! Oh, that police officer got hurt.
All right.
You see?
He's a big
And
guy.
they fell on
Took
top
a
of
few
him.
officers to bring him down there.
See,
Again, you
he
wonder,
hurt. That
is he
police
on
officer's hurt.
drugs of some
And he wondered, does he have a gun?
wonder the mindset.
See?
that-
Look at
police
the
officer's
officer.
hurt.
Looks injured.
Because they fell on top of him.
Well, he crashed on top of one. Yeah.
Yeah.
On top of one officer.
He looks shaken up by this. This is a struggle. I mean, look how many officers are on top of this guy.
And remind me, they took him down there on the sidewalk
That
there,
poor
praying that
officer's hurt.
officer wasn't hurt too badly. You don't know if the guy had any kind of weapon in his hand as well.
Right. They got to worry about that. The struggle to get the handcuffs on him.
All right, let's go forward and see what's happening right now.
When you see someone struggle like that or resist so much like that, my mind continues to go back to, I wonder if they are on drugs. And the way they're really trying to get this guy to comply here. Hard to tell if that other officer was able to get up. I don't see him on the ground there, although the chopper has moved the shot there, hoping that officer is okay. But look at the number of officers there trying to get this guy into cuffs and to comply.
Tim Lynn, your thoughts?
Yeah, it's just the typical struggle when somebody does not want to go into custody and they're of a physical size that it is a big struggle. Even though you have that many officers, it's hard to get somebody's arms behind them when they're as strong to be able to resist. Then if you have drugs on board that's masking the pain, they're not feeling the normal pain that somebody would. But this person here is, you see, trying to roll over and do everything he can to get away from the officers. You have officers controlling the legs. And it looks like now they do have the cuffs on, and they're checking his pockets and checking to make sure he doesn't have any weapons. But it's a struggle. If somebody doesn't want to go to jail, and they want to fight at the end.
Nowhere, their life changes in an instant from, this selfish, out of control driver, barreling through the streets. Thinking that his need to get away is more important than anybody else's life, and putting other people's lives in danger. So if you are just joining us, we are in a special programming of this pursuit that just ended. Let's show you some video from a short time ago. Look at how desperate this driver in this stolen vehicle was to get away, driving the wrong side of the road, over the intersection, driving, hitting vehicles, including the one that's in the top left corner. That was an innocent driver who was hit. And we hope that somebody's able to get out of that vehicle. And we hope that nobody, look at that one. I mean, that one was almost somebody dying.
As I'm watching this and I'm thinking, if I'm in one of those accidents, I'm thankful I'm alive. After watching the way this driver is driving and how dangerous the pursuit is. And I was willing to go on to medians, also wanting to go into the wrong direction and just hitting car after car. Okay, you can see the top of your screen there. There is a stretcher.
Yeah.
So it looks like there is somebody in that vehicle who has been injured to the point where they need to bring a stretcher out. Our prayers are with the person in that vehicle.
Stretcher is a good sign.
Alive.
I mean, that's the indication, or at least, and so, look at this. This is just this bumper car disregard.
Look at that.
Just barreling through. and continuing to drive on.
What gets me,
with
he
this
gets out
pretty
the car
strong
and
truck
walk.
that had
He gets out the
rear
car and walk.
boom, 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 boom.
Look.
1, 2, 3. Continuing to go. So how many are we at now? 5, 6?
It's hard to keep track. You had some before I even came on the air with you.
Yeah.
You know, as we're watching that top screen, Alex, very concerning.
And this
This is what he did. This is when he falls on him. Listen, boom, yes.
The sidewalk.
That poor officer,
That
man.
hit his head.
Yes, he
Yeah,
did.
and he fell onto him.
Yes.
He fell onto him.
Onto the
That's
concrete.
the officer on the concrete and the weight of that
Oh,
that
my
very
God.
large man,
That's a hard blow to the head.
who may have been under the influence of some sort of substance and may not even be
He's
feeling
gonna get
pain.
he's gonna get charged
So
for
that's
that
why you
officer
see him
too.
shooken up. Although it seems to be good indication that it appeared that he was up and moving later, but you wonder. I mean, that's the kind of thing where you could
that
get a
officer's
concussion.
gonna
That'd be a hard hit.
Okay, so are we seeing?
Not quite sure what we're seeing here. Okay, looks like perhaps an elderly person.
Oh man, yeah, elderly
Oh,
man.
very scary. Very sad.
But you know, oh man, and just somebody who was minding their business.
Possibly a passenger where they had to pull them over to the driver's side. Not sure how that vehicle works, or perhaps the driver who is kind of thrown towards the passenger side of the vehicle. We had come back to this shot here after staying on the suspect being detained for minutes. So it's obvious it's taken them a while to get this man out of the vehicle there. And this was our biggest fear. Somebody would get hit and hurt.
Yeah, it's tough to tell because there was so much happening, and our camera had to be in so many different places at once. If there was a driver that got out of that vehicle and that's the passenger, or if that's the driver, let's hope that that's the driver and that wasn't the passenger. Because if you look at the passenger side of that vehicle, that was a very hard hit.
So obviously they're searching that vehicle there for something, that van, the second vehicle that was hit, but obviously no firefighters or paramedics around that vehicle to indicate somebody still inside, injured there.
Yeah.
And as we pull out wide here, we just think of all the damage and the destruction and the traffic troubles now, as well as police investigate all these different locations and scenes. But gives you a wider perspective here of the long.
All right,
Andrew Kraft back here on Live Now from Fox. We can't thank our colleagues there at Fox 11 in Los Angeles enough. Alex Michelson there, Christine Devine, for providing just a really great analysis and commentary there after we had to watch some really difficult scenes at the conclusion of that police pursuit there, that suspect now in custody. In the meantime here, we're approaching the top of the hour quite quickly. We want to take our final commercial break of this hour. We'll see.
All right, y'all. I just want to share that with you guys, man. It was crazy. We were watching the whole pursuit. It was crazy. It was crazy. Sorry, guys. I just want, you know me, I like to share. Sharing is caring. I wanted to share this moment with you guys. It was crazy. Man. Intense. Guys, I'll see you guys at 8 o'clock. my guess, I will have Naomi and I will have Miss Sonia on our live. So I'll see you guys in 1 hour, 8 o'clock, and I'll see you guys later. Don't forget, hit the notification, put the like button, share, and subscribe. Hit the notification because you don't want to miss tonight. Naomi's going to ask some questions, okay? See you later, everybody. Bye. Toodaloo.
Thank you for watching the infamous Sylvia channel, where laughter and fun make up our panel. Together we build this digital spree. We appreciate you and our growing family. With mods by our side and chat flowing free in this online space. it's just you and me. We laugh until tears roll down like the rain. In this virtual world, you ease all my pains. We're a family, not just a show. Every click and comment makes us grow. Minds in check, keeping the vibe so right. Together we shine like stars in the night. We cherish the moments, the highs and lows, from the latest gossip to stories untold. You're more than a viewer, you're part of the crew in this space of ours. It's all because of you. This digital world where emotion is shared, every post and reaction showing we care. The love is real in this virtual domain. With every sign, enjoys what we'll gain. We're a family, not just a show. Every click and comment makes us grow. Minds in check, keeping the vibe so right. Together we shine like stars in the night. We're a family, not just a show. Every click and comment makes us grow. Minds in check, keeping the vibe so right. Together we shine like stars in the night. This digital world where emotion is shared, every post and reaction showing we care. The love is real in this virtual domain. With every sign, enjoys what we'll gain. We're a family, not just a show. Every click and comment makes us grow. Minds in check, keeping the vibe so right. Together we shine like